Association with Top Rank and Main Events is pleased to present tomorrow's champions on the NBC television network. This contest, scheduled for 8 rounds, introducing first in the red corner from Vineland, New Jersey. He's wearing green trunks trimmed in white, a professional record of 20 wins, 5 losses, 14 knockouts. He weighs in today at 158 3/4 pounds, Teddy Mann. His opponent in the blue corner from Wanacue, New Jersey. He has a professional record of 10 wins, no losses, 8 of those wins by the knockout route. He weighs in today at 161 pounds even, Bobby Czyz. The referee.
And Bobby Czyz has become a matinee idol in recent months. He has a fanatical following. He's actually built a cult following because of the widespread exposure he's received on cable television. As a result, he receives fan mail from all over the country. And boxing publicist Kathy Dubas says Bobby is a press agent's dream. Only 19 years old. He's been boxing for 8 years. He won 24 of 26 amateur fights, 16 by knockout. Was a member of the United States national boxing team. But he's going up against a man who's 29 years old, and Terry Mann in the green trunks. We are scheduled for 8. And Mann getting the uppercut on Czyz. Teddy Mann, with 25 professional fights prior to today, has the reach advantage over Czyz. Best weapon, a left jab, but Czyz going right at Mann here in the opening seconds.
Czyz is very purposeful, as you can see, and he absolutely believes in going all out. Every round he gives the full 3 minutes, so you can watch Czyz in action. He is one of those coiled-up springs that you see unleashed throughout the fight.
Teddy Mann is not quick, but very crafty.
He just got hit with a sucker right hand. Mann got hit by a right hand as he threw out a sort of lazy jab. You can't do that against Bobby Czyz. Very fast. He traded strong jabs in, but Bobby capped it off with a nice right hand, which is going to tell in the later rounds. It's not enough to jab. You got to follow the jab with something.
Czyz comes off a knockout of previously undefeated Danny Long in round 5 2 weeks ago in Great Gorge, New Jersey. Halfway through round 1, a matchup of middleweights. Teddy Mann in the green, Bobby Czyz in blue, and Czyz on the attack right from the start.
You can see right off the bat, you can see the difference of the speed of the reflexes of the younger Bobby Czyz. It's just a fraction of a second in this first round. It's enough to be beating.
Don't lean in, don't lean in.
Mann into a sort of rubbery face redness that's forming on his face here.
A rubbery face redness.
Yes, for lack of a better descriptive term.
Make him draw.
He's getting very red in the face.
As you see, 25 seconds left, round 1. Bobby Czyz delivering the left hook. Mann says he's all right. The referee, Paul Venti, checks him out. Not much time left as Czyz will try to put him away.
And you don't ever see Teddy Mann on the floor that fast in a fight.
That is the first time that Mann has been knocked down. Final seconds. And here is the left hook in the lower portion of your screen on the left that put Teddy Mann down for the first time in his career. We're on to round 2. Bobby Czyz on the attack right from the start. It's Czyz, 19 years old, out of Wanacue, New Jersey, in the blue. Teddy Mann out of nearby Vineland, New Jersey, in the green.
And Bobby Czyz is very exciting. That jab that he's got going makes everything happen. That hook landed off a snapping jab. He's been landing that little sneaky right hand after a jab, whereas Mann has been jabbing and just standing still. That's the difference in the quality and the training of these fighters right at this point.
Czyz getting the left hand in once again. And a double left by Bobby Czyz.
Here's a guy with 10 fights that knows how to snap 3 jabs in a row and hook off a jab. That's really unusual. He just turned 19 years. He's a baby. Just turned 19 years old.
Good combination, though, by Teddy Mann.
Well, he mostly hit gloves, though. One of the good things about Czyz is he knows how to hit and not be hit. He keeps his gloves way up. Good training.
Come down there, Bobby. Come on. Get right back to that jab. What I tell you?
As you see, we're approaching a minute and a half left in round 2, and we're keeping the clock up for the full 3 minutes to give you a better idea of what is developing during the course of the fight.
I think that's a great idea because when a fighter's in trouble, you want to know how much time is left. That's so vital. This is the only sport where you don't know what the time is. Now the viewer can know what the time is.
Czyz continues the assault on Mann. Mann nearly stumbled down. He was knocked down in the latter stage of round 1.
The ring savvy of Bobby Czyz is carrying him thus far to easy 2 rounds. Of course, with a knockdown, the first round is obvious. In this round, it's obvious that he's outclassing the fighter.
For Czyz, only his 11th pro bout. He's 10-0, 8 knockouts.
Weary from that knockdown, but he has been doing fairly well this run considering the hammering he's taking. He's also taking some magnificent body shots from Bobby Czyz, which will tell in a few rounds.
And the left hook again by Czyz, who continues the attack as we approach the 10-second mark in round 2. We're in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tomorrow's champions here on NBC.
Gillette, when it comes to shaving, we give you the edge.
And on to round 3. It's been all Bobby Czyz in the blue against Teddy Mann in the green. Bobby Czyz says he has 2 goals in life: to become middleweight champion of the world and a medical doctor. Well, Freddie, you were 1 for 2 on that.
1 out of 2 is not bad. If he can get 1 out of 2, he won't be doing too bad either. If he gets to be the middleweight champion and goes to medical school, he'll be the richest medical student in the world.
Bobby Czyz put Teddy Mann down for the first round.
But it's a mark of a seasoned veteran that he didn't get excited in the second round. He didn't run across like a kid that just had 10 fights. He went right back to the basics, went right back to the body, went right back to his double and triple jab. Bobby getting a hand for sportsmanship just then.
Over with the right hand for the double jab.
This middleweight division is shaping up to be very exciting in this coming year. Hagler, Davidson, Gamshaw, Parker, Anna Fermo, now Bobby Czyz, and coming on Ayala and Ramos. We've got some good fights in the future in the middleweight division.
And we saw Dandy last week, Mustafa Hamsho and Curtis Parker here in Atlantic City.
A lot of controversy over that fight.
You gotta rip them across when you're close. Don't play with the jab.
By the way,
Double up on the right.
Hamsho is now in the hospital with pneumonia following that bout, and we all wish at NBC that he gets well soon. He certainly put on a brave and wonderful performance last Saturday in a fight that he won.
Halfway through round 3. Bobby Czyz, 19 years old, out of Wanacue, New Jersey. Teddy Mann, 29 years old, out of nearby Vineland, New Jersey. And Czyz again goes strong to the body. shotgun the jab to the man, Teddy Mann. Good combination by Mann.
Body. You got to rip him up when you're close. Snap your more authority. Double on the hook.
Mann getting more solid punches in than he had previous. Czyz is not blocking as many. He's getting a little careless. He just got hit by a right hand. He's getting a little careless here.
Comes in with the right hand on Mann.
Come on. Double the right hook.
Teddy Mann, his most impressive round. As we conclude round 3, we'll be back in a moment.
For you.
And this is round 4. Teddy Mann in the green, Bobby Czyz in the blue. How did you score the third round?
Third round went to Mann by a very slight edge, but it was his best round. He's done some good fighting in that round. But Bobby continues to outspeed him, and he's certainly standing right in front of him. There's no desire to move around. It's a desire to stand still and fight. Both of them are doing it well.
Mann was put down in round 1 in the late portion of round 1. A lunging left by Czyz, and Mann was able to counter.
Mann is getting very careless, and he's going to get nailed by a hard counterpunch. He's swinging wide and sloppy punches.
And he just walked into a left hand by Czyz, although it did not have great impact.
Take control, take control, right hand.
We're 1 minute in.
Rip him inside.
Round 4, Marv Albert and the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco from Atlantic City, New Jersey. We have college basketball coming up following tomorrow's champion, Dick Enberg. Billy Packer, left hand by Czyz.
And he got hit. Mann got hit doing just what I said. Very slow punch, and he got hit right on the inside with a very hard punch by Czyz.
Notre Dame and number 1 Virginia coming up from the horizon in Chicago. College basketball with Dick Enberg, Billy Packer, and Al McGuire following tomorrow's champions. Following NBC Sports World right after college basketball. Cavaliers of Virginia have a 28-game unbeaten streak on the line.
Teddy Mann beginning to look and show the signs of wear and tear. He's puffing and huffing, and he's been getting some really splendid body shots in that cuts his wind.
Straight left followed by the left hook by Czyz. And to the body, and then to the head. A rally by Czyz.
You won't see better body shots than Czyz has been throwing in the last 30, 40 seconds.
We approach the 10-second mark, round 4. And again, a round for Bobby Czyz.
Give your broken...
All right, what do you think, Doctor?
Very big rip on the left brow of Teddy Mann. Blood was flowing as he came to the corner. They're doing good work, but there you got a good look at this cut. This is very significant because he must come out and throw everything he's got at Bobby Czyz. I don't think the fight will go more than a round or 2 with the size cut that he's got. It apparently has hit a pumper because it's bleeding out of control.
And this
Get that stuff out of there.
is round
Let's go.
number 5. We're scheduled for 8. Matchup of featherweights, Teddy Mann with the severe cut, Bobby Czyz. And Czyz would like to get to that eye right here.
And it's got to affect Mann's way of fighting. He's got to try to protect the eye at the same time. He's got to come on. And Bobby Czyz wants nothing more than to stand toe-to-toe with him.
It has developed into a brawl here in round 5. There's blood all over Czyz, and that blood is from Teddy Mann. Czyz's right eye is closing.
Czyz has got a little problem with his right eye. Apparently it's closing very slowly, but each round it's getting more and more swollen.
Another reason why he would like to end it right here, and Teddy Mann has been able to land on Czyz in this 5th round.
Teddy Mann just landed a great right hand that made Bobby blink, and he went back into the rope.
Breaking the fighters, and Bobby Czyz has slowed down. He's been affected by the blows landed by Teddy Mann. A minute remaining, round 5. In the first round, Czyz knocked Mann down. First time Mann has gone down, and Teddy Mann actually looks fresher than Czyz right here. Czyz in the blue, Mann in the green. We're in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The 19-year-old Bobby Czyz having his difficulties right here. Undefeated in this, his 11th professional bout. 10-0 with 8 knockouts, and he's struggling.
He just got hit by a tremendous left hand by Mann. He's certainly going to school tonight.
That this is a Bobby Czyz crowd. You can hear the concern from the crowd for the young man, Bobby Czyz, who has had a rough round. Final seconds, 5th round scheduled for 8. Teddy Mann in the green telling him, hey, Bobby Czyz has never been extended like this.
And you watch the work of the cornermen, Carmen Graziano, Cedric Kushner, and Butch Castelli, and they've done an exceptionally fine job on a very nasty gash. Lord starts to bleed almost immediately. Still, they have stopped the flow of blood, which threatened to stop this fight. And on the other hand, Bobby Czyz has an eye that's virtually closed. His right eye, his upper lid, appears to have a hematoma under the lid, and it's closing rapidly.
Can he see out of that at all?
He can barely see it. His eye is close to almost a slit.
This is round 6.
Teddy, cut your knee to come up. You know, baby. Come on. Take the lead, Teddy.
Teddy Mann was put down in round 1. Bobby Czyz, who opened up, showing us all his quickness, has been slowed down considerably.
He's fighting a very tough fight.
Don't back up when you jump. Step again.
Czyz got the left hand in.
He plays along the ropes with Teddy Mann. Every once in a while, Teddy Mann does something that's exceptional for Bobby Czyz. He backs up Bobby Czyz.
Come on, Teddy, get tall. Take the lead. Come on, Teddy, don't get a chance to breathe. Take the lead. Come on, double up, double up.
Time Czyz able to get inside on Teddy Mann, but for Bobby Czyz, no question, the toughest fight of his professional career.
Teddy Mann's corner has been telling him, you're overextending him, you're overextending him, and he certainly is. He's extending him as far as Bobby Czyz has ever been extended.
best weapon is that left jab, and he's been trying to unleash it. Has a long left jab.
The most impressive thing is Teddy Mann just won't quit. He just keeps fighting him back, and in many of these rounds, he's backing up Bobby Czyz, which is unusual for Bobby Czyz.
And we're final seconds. Round 6. Bobby Czyz, Teddy Mann.
Slate.
All right, let's listen in between rounds as we head to round number 7.
Now I'm going to open the eye up. All right? You're cutting it? No, I'm not going to cut it. We're not going to cut anything. I'm not going to cut anything. You'll see how
you heard him say, are you going to cut my eye? Of course, that doesn't happen in corners. It happens in movies, but it goes to show you, even in the real life of boxing, they are influenced by movies. Czyz thought they were going to cut his eye so that the swelling would release. You can't do that.
No problem. Get that with a quick shot. That's all you got to do.
Sylvester Stallone has ruined the fight game.
Bertie in the corner of Bobby Czyz. Lou Duva said, hey, you're doing good. And Bobby said, no, I'm not. I'm not doing wrong.
I think Bobby's opinion is better than Lou Duva's.
Czyz said, hey, don't fool me. This is round 7, scheduled for 8. And Bobby Czyz has been slowed down considerably by Teddy Mann after the more experienced Mann was put down for the first time in his professional career back in round 1.
And again, although it may be repetitive, I must give credit to the corner for the work they've done on Teddy Mann's eye. A bad cut that they have done. Very, very good corner work.
How do you score to this point?
I have Czyz ahead, but not by that much.
Wild left hook thrown by Czyz, who slipped. Czyz looks desperate here in these final rounds.
He's fighting a one-eyed fight. He's never had to fight just looking out of one eye, and he's trying to circle toward that eye so he can get the vision.
What would determine stopping the fight in this case with that one-eye situation?
You can fight with one eye. You keep on going. Nothing stops you. As in Basilio and Robinson, it just doesn't stop. It keeps on going.
1 minute left. Round 7, scheduled for 8. Severe can that damage be to the eye of Bobby Czyz?
It doesn't affect the eye at all. It's the eyelid that's swollen, not the eye itself. There's no danger to the eye whatsoever.
Right hand by Czyz. He's been throwing wild rights and lefts at Teddy Mann. That time he landed with the straight left. Been a severe test for the 19-year-old Bobby Czyz as we end round 7 and we go to the final round.
Double left hand, double left hand. Don't try to knock him out.
8th and final round. Last round coming up. Watch the grease.
Can't believe his corner just said to him.
Don't be afraid to take a little walk, take a little box, get his eye a little bit.
You got this now? The last round, baby. Let that
pawn him around.
Hey, now let me see you bullshit him, okay, baby?
A little feint, little stick, little move.
Let me know when there's a minute. I want to get it going.
Okay.
Half a minute.
Listen, Bobby, I don't want you to have to swap with him. Outbox him. You understand? You got to fight one.
Come on, let's go. Without this box him, don't you fight him. I want you to box him.
And there's Teddy Mann as he gets set for round 8. We apologize for some of the mild X-rated conversation in the corner.
Well, I couldn't believe what they said in the corner. They said, don't try to knock him out, just outbox him.
Bobby Czyz in the blue. Teddy Mann in the green. The build-up before the fight had been all Bobby Czyz, matinee idol, excellent student, great quickness, potential middleweight champion. But it's been Teddy Mann who has taken the story after being knocked out in round 1.
Let me tell you a terrible fact of life. This could go right into the last round. Who wins this round could win the fight or at least get a draw out of this. So the instructions to just outbox may cost.
Bobby Czyz with that right eye closed the last 3 rounds. Earlier, Mann had a nasty cut that has looked better and better as the fight progressed. Bobby Czyz, a weary fighter the last 3-4 rounds.
He has never been this distance before. He's got one eye closed, and he's been instructed to box.
Get that jab moving! Get that jab moving!
The impressive 3rd round by Mann turned the fight.
Yes, after a very rocky beginning, Mann got his attack going, and it's changed the complexion of the fight. The cut has not been a factor.
All right, we approach 1 minute remaining. 8th and final round. And Bobby Czyz has no steam left. Teddy Mann with the roundhouse left. And the referee, Paul Benny, breaks the fighters.
And Bobby Czyz should finish this round big if he wants to win this fight.
He has nothing left. Following the bell in this 8th round, will be going to a station break. And then we'll be back with the decision. And it will be a tough one to call.
I give the decision to Czyz, but I think it's going to be close.
So final seconds as Bobby Czyz and Teddy Mann go the distance at a very difficult fight for the 19-year-old Bobby Czyz against the more experienced Teddy Mann. Czyz said earlier he feared Mann. One of those statements where you say, of course he's got to say that. You always say it, but that turned out to be fact. And we'll be back with the decision right after we pause for these messages.
Channel 25, KNDU, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick.
All right, this a close one, as was the case last week with Mustafa Hamsho and Curtis Parker. They go the distance, they go the 8, and we're just about set for the decision. Is it Bobby Czyz or is it Teddy Mann? Czyz, you recall, knocked Mann down in round 1, but it was late in the round, and he could not conclude matters.
That might have cost him this fight, that first round knockdown, because the fight evened out and it got very hairy at the end. It was really a go-to-school night for Bobby Czyz. He's had a very difficult fight. He has one eye closed, and we're coming to the decision.
All right, let's go to the ring announcer. Here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your decision. Judge Milo Scavage scores the fight 6 rounds Czyz, 2 rounds Mann. Judge Frank Brunette has the fight 5 rounds Czyz, 2 rounds Mann, 1 round even. And referee Paul Venti has the fight 5 rounds Czyz, 2 rounds Mann, 1 round even. Winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated, Bobby Czyz.
I don't know, 46-2,
Bobby Czyz.
5-2-1.
It could have been
a bit severe.
Oh, it could have been a 5-3 fight easily, depending on the even round that you gave it. But the majority decision here from the crowd, apparently they were not satisfied with that. It was a much closer fight in the eyes of the fans, and also in my eyes. I thought it was a much closer fight.
So Bobby Czyz remains unbeaten. He is now 11-0, but he really